and jerk. Go. This is technically the boss room. See, and if you haven't blown that hole from upstairs, you wouldn't be able to do anything or go to the first floor with her. But bring her along. I recommend this or the cape. Yeah, too bright. So this is blind. I recommend if it's ability. Hey guys, this is Captain Pat and I'll be here. Welcome to another episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last episode, we beat level 3. And we kind of had a little interesting time with it. Talking about Andreas and all this other fun stuff. So let's go ahead and go the short back way to this portal because we're going to need it, like usual. Yeah, you don't hurt me. I don't care. So, let's go the back cut, like I call it. Because it is required. If you do 2 and 3, you're gonna have to do this back cut. So, let's do it. And we're on our way to actually almost finishing this series up. It depends how. I don't know if we'll do some. We have some minor side questing to do in the next episode. I don't know. I think we'll just kind of have like a brief, abbreviated episode next time, and then before we actually do level 5 and 6 and 7. So, just so you know, what my plans are with this. But here it is, inside this little demon, right over here. Let's do it. Level 4. Alright, so just like that, we got the map. So this isn't too bad of a dungeon, I think. This is why I think this should have been at least level 3. One of probably a few reasons why I'll state this should be level 3 instead of 4, but You'll hear all the justifications here in just a little bit, so just so you know what my thoughts are for this is, or are, or whatever you want, however grammatically correct you want me to be on this one. Let's go up here for just a moment and go back down. And go back over here, because this is ultimately what you need to get. And that's pretty much all you need at this point. But other than that, you might want to get, let's say, this. There we go. There we go. So we pretty much eliminated most of the threats here. Just be careful, because there's that little star thing that will turn you into a bunny rabbit if you're not careful. You want to also pick up some of these items here if you should desire. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick this up here. It's right there is the compass. We might be able to amend this episode with some, side questing. I am not sure. It depends how long this takes. I mean, that's the thing that's going to hinge on at this moment, if you know what I'm saying. Let's go up here. We gotta go up here. Really, there's like shortcuts back and forth through there. I wouldn't worry about them too much because really they're just non-essential in my opinion. I mean, all you need to do is actually go through here, do what I'm actually showing you right now. I'm just not going to waste time on non-essential stuff. So we're going to need that key, and I got to scratch my forearm for some reason. I don't know why. Well, let's go ahead and go over here. We pretty much got this dungeon down, and we just don't have a lot to do in this particular level. I think they should just name them as level 3. Either that level 3 or level 2, but I think at the very least level 3. You know what I'm saying? Be careful of these guys. These will kind of suck the life out of you if you don't hit them right. There we go. Let's go ahead and get the anti-fairy if we can. Because anti-fairy is our friend. Because they give us fairies whenever we don't we sprinkle some magic pixie dust on them, more or less. There we go. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. Now we gotta switch to colors in order to get by this, but for right now we can avoid that. Come on. Jeez. You're being a pain in the butt. There we go. And you got it trapped, so I might be able to do this. Come on. There we go. Can I get with a boomerang, please? There we go. Thank you. Alright, so we need to go to the first floor first, because we're on basement 1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're on basement 1. So, let's get this. Now, we can go up here, but we need to change the color. But I want to talk to Zelda. Because this is another instance where we talk to Zelda here. Link, it's me, Zelda. Don't be deceived by the magic of Blind, the thief. Be careful. So basically, Zelda knows a few thieves in her lifetime. If you try to find the correct way, if you try to pull in the switch, that's not going to work. That's just going to bring down Rope. Rope the snake. Let's go ahead and get back down, because we need to make the switch blue. And let's go ahead and fill up on our magic. Because we need to do something up here before we do anything else. 20 rupees, just like that. Yay! So let's keep going. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. And we gotta kill these guys. These are such powerful creatures you don't even know. Alright, so we got that. What we need to do before we actually do anything else in the game, throw a bomb over here. That will come into play later on. That will definitely come into play later on. And you will understand why I'm doing this in this order. So, I mean, we might actually finish this before too long, because we really don't have a lot to do. Alright, so it's blue there. Oh, actually, we do need a blue. Pardon me. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and get on over here. Let's see if I can wait for this anti-fairy to get over here. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Like Andy Kaufman would say. I don't know if you ever watched Man of the Moon or Man of the People, or I think it was Man of the Moon. Basically, it's the where Jim Carrey played the life of Andy Kaufman. one of the famous actors on TV, and he also played on Taxi. A foreign-born comedian that came to the States. I mean, it's an interesting story. So let's go ahead and go up here, or down here, rather. Down, not up. Now, as we saw before, we can actually lift those, this here, but we're going to go ahead and go to the left after we get, so we already got the big key, so we don't have to worry about anything else. Because I'm just showing you all the rooms you don't really need to go in at this point, but go over here. This is basically a trap, so if you want to just kind of do this, get rid of him that way. I mean, there's so many tricks you can actually use. It's so simple. I mean, I know it's, you know, too easy, but it does save you a lot of trouble, if you know what I'm saying. So now we go over here. Go over here. Since we got the big key, we can actually open those doors now. Like we saw with Zelda. Go ahead and throw these across the room here. The pottery. Well, be careful. You can go behind bars like that. We might just finish this in 15 minutes time. So we're almost done. Believe it or not. We need that key, but for now, leave her there. And here's a good reason why. I just don't believe that she should be coming along with you, at least for yet anyway. So, let's go across here. We need to go through this locked door. So I think she's nothing more than a mere distraction. But here it is. The Titan's Mitts. Basically, you live now the heavy stones. Just like you needed to do just to get around that shortcut from going all the way around like that. Such a pathetic upgrade. You needed it earlier. But now that you have it, you might as well make good use of it. So at this point, you can actually now get the number 4 sword if you want to. You can just leave everything and go get the sword now. But I'm going to go ahead and just get it now while I'm still, you know, here in the dungeon, since I'm doing this for time constraints as well. Oh, thank you very much. You saved my life. Please take me outside. Well, you really don't want to do that because she will not let you go outside. She will basically refuse to go outside with you, and if you do go outside, she'll disappear. So, what you'll need to do is you're going to have to take her with you. And... jerk. Go... This is technically the boss room. See? And if you haven't blown that hole from upstairs, you wouldn't be able to do anything or go to the first floor with her. But bring her along. I recommend this or the cape. Yeah! Too bright! So this is blind. I recommend if it's ability. I know it's cheating, but it's how I roll. So you have to hit her until she disappears 3 times. Fudge. Alright, so I'm on my own. I'm not gonna waste magic yet. There we go. Just like that. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. As the wise men sealed the way to the Dark World, the Knights of Hyrule defended them from the attacks of evil monsters. I heard that the Knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in that battle. You're perhaps the last one to carry on the bloodline of the Knights. It is ironic that the last one in the line has the potential to become the hero of legend. Surely you can destroy Ganon. Alright, so basically, we now understand the quote-unquote hero of legend. You know, that disappeared in Wind Waker intro, but may the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Gotcha. So, now that level 4 is done, and this is probably my last recording tonight, but I'm getting kind of tired of recording. Plus, I want to get another Wind Waker episode going. First of all, before I do anything else, in here, and in here, well, actually, no. In here are 300 rupee stashes. If you really need them, I recommend taking them. I don't take them because I don't need them. But if you ever need rupee stashes, take them. Just so you know. So let's go ahead and get our next upgrades before we end the episode. So let's go ahead and do this before we do anything else. Now we have the ability to pick up these black rocks, like we couldn't do before. And that will help us for sure in upcoming episodes. Ribbit, Ribbit, your body did not change. You're just an ordinary guy, aren't you? I used to live in Kakariko Town. I wonder what my partner is doing there without me. Ribbit, I have a request for you. Please take me to my partner. Please, Ribbit, please. Alright, so basically, he's basically this other smither, I guess, blacksmith. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go within bounds of town. So, you see, he transformed back into, you know, the smithery blacksmith. So let's go ahead and talk to the partner. Oh, happy days are here again. You found my partner. We're very happy now. Drop out of here again. At the time, we'll temper your sword perfectly. So all they're gonna do is say thank you, because we found the partner. So let's exit. We can't do anything now, but let's go back inside. Hey, you, welcome. Ask us to do anything. Just temper my sword. I'll give you a big discount. Sword tempered, 10 rupees. Do it. Yes, let's do it. Alright, no problem. We'll have to keep your sword for a while. Alright, so basically, no sword. If you press B, no sword. So, we're gonna have to do without our sword for just a little bit. For right now, let's go back to the portal. There's some things we can actually do. Alright, so even though we have no sword, it doesn't stop us from actually doing some stuff. Let's go ahead and drive all the stakes in here, because once we do, it'll reveal something for us. Excuse me. You need to hammer these in any particular order. This appears. And this is a heart piece. So, just like that, we are already up to 16 heart containers, and we are just killing it, man. There's also something else. Here is a black box. Because the keys are locked inside its chest, you can never open it. Just take it with you. Well, there is someone we can actually take it to. And let's go ahead and go back to the light world. Because I know who we can take it to. Let's get our flute out. Now, just mind you, we have no defensive power. So, let's take it to 7. Or no sword, so you have to rely on whatever you brought with you. You can use your fire rod if you want. Which I probably will. There we go. That's the way to do it. Take it. And watch out for these buzzards, because they will hurt you. Yeah, go F yourself. Thank you. You too. Thank you. Such an overpowered item, I know. So, I heard that you know I used to be a thief, right? I opened a chest for you, but will you keep it secret from everybody else? Would you please promise? Well, if you tell it to everyone, you're not going to have that chest open. You promise not to tell. There you go, your 4th magic bottle. So, remember, you promised. Don't tell anyone. So, basically, you know, he was a thief at one point. So, let's go ahead and go back to Kakariko Town. Now, let's go ahead and pull out our Fire Rod again, because that'll be our defensive chosen method here of mass murder. Alright, let's go to the right here. And there's our portal, but we won't use that, I think, for a while. We'll just find another portal before we start the next episode. Let's talk to this guy. Your sword is tempered up. Hold it. Great, your sword is stronger. You can feel the sheer power flowing through your body. So basically, you can see it in the bottom right, we have a number 3 sword. It's pretty darn good, if you ask me. But for now, we've reached 20 minutes, and I am out of time. So in the next episode of Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, as I go pick up a blue potion, we are going to go ahead and take on level 5. I'm saying level 5 because that one's pretty a tough level, and I think that one will be in 2 parts if I don't take a lot of time. So until then, this has been Captain Panel LP. We'll see you in the next episode. Take care, everyone.